The first time most people try to send or receive Bitcoin, they hesitate. That long string of random characters scrolls past on your screen, your cursor blinks, and your finger just hovers over the send button. It looks random, it looks unforgiving, and the thought hits, if I get this wrong, is my Bitcoin gone forever? That hesitation is normal. In fact, it's healthy. Bitcoin is a system that rewards careful people. So let's turn that hesitation into confidence. A Bitcoin address, in the simplest terms, is a public destination. It's a piece of information that tells the network where Bitcoin should be sent. That is all it does. What's more important is what it doesn't do. An address doesn't store your Bitcoin, it doesn't control your Bitcoin, and it grants absolutely zero access to your funds. Think of it like an email address. People can send messages to it, but that doesn't let them read your inbox. Or think of it like a GPS coordinate. It's a location on the map, not the house itself. You could even compare it to a bank account number, but a number that exists without any bank controlling it. The Bitcoin itself always lives on the public ledger, the blockchain. The address is just the destination label, pointing to a specific spot on that ledger. So let's be perfectly clear. An address is not a wallet. It's not a password. And most importantly, it is not your private key. It is not secret information. You can share a Bitcoin address publicly without any risk. Post it on your website, print it on a QR code. It's perfectly safe. So if it's safe to share, why does it look so strange? Addresses look ugly on purpose. They're generated with powerful cryptography to be completely unpredictable and incredibly hard to fake. If addresses were simple and sequential, like account 001, 002, 003, attackers could easily guess them, destroying both security and privacy. That randomness is a feature, not a bug. This all happens automatically inside your wallet. The software generates a secret private key. This is what you must protect. From that, it derives a public key, and from that, it creates the address you can share. The critical takeaway is this. The address is for receiving. The private key is for spending. A thick, unbreakable wall separates the two. The address grants zero control. This is the mental model to lock in. Your Bitcoin lives on the blockchain. The address is its destination. Your wallet is the software that manages your keys and shows your balance. And your seed phrase is the master backup for all of it. You might have also noticed that your wallet often gives you a brand new address every time you hit receive. This isn't splitting or losing your funds, it's a privacy feature. Using a fresh address for every transaction makes it much harder for anyone to link all your payments together and track your financial history. It's like wearing a new privacy cloak for every transaction. Now, while you don't need to memorize the different formats, those addresses starting with a 1, a 3, or BC1, it's good to know that modern wallets usually default to BC1 because they're more efficient and result in lower transaction fees. This brings us back to that moment of hesitation before hitting send. Because if you send Bitcoin to the wrong valid address, there is no undo button. The transaction is final. But the system is predictable, which means you can protect yourself. The process is simple. Use copy and paste, or scan a QR code. Then, double-check the first few and last few characters to make sure nothing went wrong. And for any significant amount, always do a test send first. A $10 test before a $10,000 transfer is the cheapest insurance you can buy. It buys you certainty. Once you understand this simple separation of roles, that initial fear disappears. Sending and receiving Bitcoin becomes routine because you finally see addresses for what they truly are. They're just destinations, not secrets.